What up, Vaginaville TV. I want to give a shout out first to Reef the Lost Cause from Philadelphia. Copped his shirt when he was here last week doing a show with Eternia. Dope show. Check out the interview. And check it on the site, vaginavilleclothing.com. I'm here with Dank from Frank and Dank.
It's really good, really good.
What's good, man?
What's going on, brother?
Thanks for coming through.
Oh, for sure, all the time.
So, originally you're from Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts?
East Side, 7 Mile area.
And is that where Frank's from as well?
Yes, same area. Same area.
How did you meet him?
Oh shit. 1987. You know what I mean? These kids going to elementary school, elementary to middle school to high school to 2010. You know what I mean? Just growing up, growing up in the neighborhood, and met up through a couple of mutual friends, and friendship lasted on to adulthood,
Family,
you know what I mean? Bros, like you said, bro. Yeah.
And when did you guys decide to start making music, and what was the inspiration for that?
I have to put the inspiration on that. We both were always musically inclined, because we always both break dancers, and Frank was a DJ too, and we just be a gang of us just doing like music type shit, dancing all over the city, and came to a point where there wasn't any more places to dance at, and everybody had turned into rappers like Frank, Dilla, T3, Vaginaville, they are QD, and I was the last person still dancing, so one night. I went to the studio for Dilla crib, and I was just spitting some bars and something. It was like, yo, listen to Dank voice, So they wanted me to go homework on this song called Young Buck. T3, Dilla, Vaginaville. So yeah, work on this song. So next time I came back to the studio, I laid it, and the niggas went crazy and shit. Like, yo, fuck, we gonna put Frank and Dank in it. We gonna put Dank and Frank in the group. My name wasn't even Dank yet. They called me President Dankworth and shit. So they cut the president off and said, we're just going to call you Dank. Because the reason they called me Dank, because I used to have a weed. And it was the aroma. They were like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? What that fucking Dank? Man, fuck that. We calling you Dank. So I always had crazy ass weed back in the day. You would smell up the car or the studio. Like, I take little minute breaks of smoking and I be reeking. So it came about like that.
So, you mentioned Dilla there. Jay Dilla, for people who don't know, and if you don't, you're fucking crazy.
Crazy as hell.
But,
Jay Dilla.
How did that...
Jay Dilla. You know what I mean?
How did it all come about working with him?
Oh, man. First of all, Dilla, JD, John Doe, James Yancey. I've known James Yancey since 1984. So I've exceeded being a friend. It's more like a family member. And I remember back in the day when we was kids, we used to make beats on an Ericsson turntable. It's like a turntable on top and a double cassette player at the end. And you would pause and record and make beats. And I'll set up a three-way, so he'd set up a three-way, and I'll call niggas from the hood, like, yo, got my nigga John Doe on the phone. I'm gonna play some beats for y'all. That's what y'all think. And I blazed the phone up, and everybody wanted to meet up at the school the next day. Yo, we gonna meet you at the park tomorrow. We go to the school, man. Like, yo, just get right with the beats. And it just always just been there. You know what I mean? Like, let's say like a brother or cousin. You know what I mean? Always been around where the growth would come with the music. Even like going back to music class. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you before, that I had a music class, and I was using that just to get out of class, turn around, I got a fucking F, and then it taught me how to play all the hip-hop shit on the music, on the cello, the piano, the violin. I got a fucking A+ out of the motherfucker.
Bomb.
You know what I mean? So, that's my dude, you know what I mean? And it's him dearly, though, you know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. He's still here, though. He's still here.
So he's the one that put you on the...
It's first 12-inch, Dilla. First album, Dilla. First deal, Dilla. Ridiculous, EP, Dilla, Tour, Dilla, Europe, Dilla, everything Dilla, you know what I mean? Like, you know, gave me a lot of inspiration just to go.
So at that time, did he just put you on?
No, he put me in Frank.
At the same time?
Same time. It's like, his thing was, I just don't want to do something with Frank. I just don't want to do something with Dank. You have to be Frank and Dank.
Did he come up with the name, Frank and Dank?
Yeah, I said, he named President Dank, or cut the president off and said Dank. Frank is already Frank and shit, so that's Frank's real fucking name, so Frank, you know what I mean?
Put the N in the center there.
The N in the center, there you go. And what he used to do was, when he go to New York to make beats with Tip and stuff like that, and he would just tell people about me and Frank. And my first trip going to New York, everybody knew me and shit. And they like tripped me out and shit that everybody knew me, and I didn't fucking know them. And they're like, yeah, what's up, Dank? Yeah, I'm like, how the fuck this motherfucker know me and shit?
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, like, how? Dilla already had told them and explained. So when he came back, one trip was like, yo, get in the studio, I'm like this, that, and the other, do this, that, and the other. And just went in, you know.
How do you feel that J Dilla influenced hip-hop?
Oh, man, he is hip-hop. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, he is hip-hop. His contribution, his life, he dedicated his life to hip-hop. On his last calling to go home, to go with our Heavenly Father, he still was producing. When he was sick, he still was in the hospital making beats. Last tour, came in a wheelchair. You know, you can see that on the Frank and Dank European vacation. Came in a wheelchair. I didn't even know he was coming in a wheelchair. We got to London, he came in a wheelchair. You know what I mean? It broke me fucking out. It broke us fucking down, because I'm thinking my dude about to come. What up, my niggas? What up? What told you about to do this? He came in a wheelchair. It's still my dude. I'm not gonna treat him no different because he in a fucking wheelchair. It's just like, fuck, man. You gotta get this shit right now. And went out every fucking night and rocked. When I mean rocked, he about to jump out that bitch. Because he came to do his fucking thing. And that was important for him to go to Europe, because Europe stood behind him and stood behind us. So for his last trip, his last tour in himself, he wanted to go to Europe. He didn't want to go to fucking America. He didn't go to Canada. He just wanted to go to Europe, to the fans that really held him down. America, mad love. Canada, mad love. But Europe was just a place where it broke his music and it broke his homeboys' music. And they stood behind us all the way. For him to come in a motherfucking wheelchair, bring his mama, his homeboys, Frank and Dank, Fat Cat, my nigga Red Matic, and we went in. It was the most ridiculous tour I ever been on in my life.
So was it his idea to do that tour? Or?
It was his idea. Common didn't want him to go because he stayed with Common in California. Common was like, fuck, man, I don't really want him to go to the tour and shit, but I know he going with y'all, so it's okay and shit. You know, it's okay. You know, and like I said, he wanted to jump out the damn wheelchair. He had a ball. Did his verses, everything, A-Wizzy, like he was, you know, like his regular shit. You know what I mean? And it was just the most, I said, the most ridiculous tour I ever been on. And the fans, mad shout out to every fucking country in Europe. They got it up. You know what I mean? They got it up. They split it the motherfucker like it was the Red Sea. When he came through, they like, deal up, deal up, deal up. Picked his ass up, put him on the stage, and he'd be like, yo, thank y'all. I love y'all. And when I'm saying that, I even felt it. I even shed a couple of tears like, fuck, man. Because there was a lot of rumors and shit that was unnecessary. You know what I mean? And for him to go out there, he went out there for a purpose. So I'm alright. I come out here and do this. Don't count me out.